Alright, this is a little video about the Taurus PT111 Millennium Pro. If you've ever had a problem while cleaning it and your slide jamming into position, this video is going to show you how to release the slide to come back off if your slide does jam when you're in the cleaning process. To disassemble the gun, you have this pin here that you have to take out. What you're going to do is you're going to slide the slide back, lock it in place, rotate that pin 45 degrees, and that pin will slide out of the hole. There's the pin right there. So now that hole is free, releasing that slide to come off. You will have to push the trigger for the slide to come off. And the slide comes right off from the lower. Set that aside. Now with your slide, you release the spring. Spring comes right out. Then you can release your barrel. Now the problem I had, I oiled up my rails here, and then I oiled up the inside of my slide, and I thought about, well, I wonder if that's enough oil for it, so I went ahead and put the slide back on without the barrel or the spring inside the slide. So when I put it on, it went on fine, and then when I tried to take it off, I realized I made a mistake. Well, that time it worked. Before, I slid it on just like that, and the slide got locked. The slide is completely jammed now. And that's the problem I ran into earlier. I had no idea how to get this slide off of the lower once it jammed. Well, the way you're going to do it, which I didn't really like to do it at first because I felt like I might break the gun, but the trigger, you're going to slowly pull forward until it releases the slide. And then you can pull the slide forward, pull the trigger, and then the slide comes off. So if you ever get in that position where you want to go ahead and put the slide back on, but you haven't put in the barrel or the spring, and the slide jams on you, all you'll do is very easily pull that trigger forward until it releases the slide. And then you can put your barrel back in and your spring, and go ahead and put your slide back on. Once you do that, you want to go ahead and take your slide back. Make sure that your barrel is all the way forward so you can put this pin back in. There's a little notch on that pin. Take that notch and go right on top of that little spring there and rotate it, and it'll click in. And then you can rotate it back into position, and then your gun's back together.